Alrighty, so here we have Aeternum Quest being played on Nintendo Switch. Alright, so we've got configurations. We have background music, sound effects, message speed, cursor position, reset the defaults. We do new quest or continue. I'm going to go ahead and continue here. Okay, so here is the this is the town that you start out at. It's about 5 minutes into the game, not very far. Just have to get through the unskippable story part of it. Hey, I'm GNC. You should go see Priest Morgan to practice battle and capture one last. Okay, so this game reminds me of a cross between World of Final Fantasy and Quest 64, in the sense that it plays. I mean, it has the graphical art style of Quest 64. You can hit the so you have two different camera types. You can hit Y and it will rotate the camera behind the character while you're running, or you can hit the right analog stick and you can control. Come on. Okay. I forget what button it is, but there's a button you can hit, because I'm playing with my Pro Controller. I'm not playing my Switch Lite. But there's a button you can hit that'll let you control the camera. Let me go down to configuration and just change it that way, maybe. No. Okay. Forgot how to do it. Anyway. It doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go ahead and just... Oh, that's the wrong way. So it reminds me of World of Final Fantasy, because you go around capturing monsters, just like you can in World of Final Fantasy. We didn't say I was looking for you. We should really practice battling and capturing with the mannequin one last time before you leave. Interact with the mannequin when you're ready. I will heal it if necessary, so we can go through all the basics again. Yeah, you can't actually skip this. You have to do this. Practice battle using wooden mannequin. Like I have a choice. Don't have a choice. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to transition to the battle. Alright, first things first. You primarily attack using the spell option. Then you select the target that you want to attack. Even if they use MP, spells are the most effective kind of attacks. Every monster that you encounter will be weak to a specific element of the 4 main element pool. As an example, this wooden mannequin is weak to fire. Use a spell option to effectively damage the enemy. Next is the melee option. If you ever run out of MP, you can use melee to physically attack your enemies. Melee attacks are helpful when attempting to weaken a monster before capturing it. Use the melee option to deal physical damage. Now, just below your melee option, there is the summon option. This option is pretty straightforward. You use it to summon the monsters you've captured. To capture a monster, you have to use the capture spell within your spell option. It costs MP for every successful attempt. But hey, to even be able to capture a monster, it must be alone and weakened to have its HP. It must be the first monster on the left side of the battlefield too. The more powerful the monster is, the higher your total gem level must be. Use the summon option to summon monsters captured with the capture spell. The item option will allow you to use items you found during your journey. You can heal or buff yourself with various items. You should always heal yourself if you're low on HP, and that is just common sense for a gem wielder. For buffing items, use them to increase your stats or decrease the ones of the monster you're battling. Use the item option to heal or to use buffing items. Just said that. Finally, the card option is easy to use. Essentially, it cuts 50% damage of the next attack you will take. So if you think that powerful attack is coming up in the next turn, you can use that option. You use the guard option to reduce attack damage by 50%. That's it. You're now ready to face any danger you may come across during your journey. I love how it didn't. Alright, good practice session. Come back if you need to practice battle again or if you want to test a new spell you learned. I love the fact that it didn't actually, like, let you do any of it. It just explained it all. Here's where you can save, but I'm going to continue on. Okay, so here you're at the academy. And I believe you can buy stuff from merchant. Yep, Agency. What am I doing? This is the best spot to sell my merchandise. Are you looking for something? Here you can buy and sell stuff. Now stuff initially looks expensive, but you earn money pretty quickly. Okay, come back if you need more supplies. What'd I do? Oh, I'm gonna fight. Alright, so here's your first battle. So we're gonna go ahead and do melee. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Well, why would you use melee when it said to use spells? Well, the reason for that is because you don't have a whole lot of MP, and spells cost a lot of MP to use. So, for instance, if I were to go ahead and use, say, the spell, and I wanted to use, say, ice, that's going to cost half my MP to use. So if I go and just do ice on this slime, I mean, yeah, it'll kill it. But now I have 6 MP to use. So if I wanted to, attack this monster with a spell, to get down to his MP, or his HP rather, and then capture him, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't have enough MP to do it. So that's why you want to go to melee. And I need to do one more. Okay, that was half damage. I might be able to capture him. Let's see. Oh, really? There's no... Okay, I'm just going to use a spell. I'm going to use... I think it's fire. Yep. We had a green slime, 15 gold, 25 experience points. So your gem level there determines... Oops. Your gem level there determines what kind of monsters you can capture. Now, I really wish I knew what the button was to change the camera angle. Oh, here's your map. So it's a pretty big game. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and for some reason. And we're in another battle. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do... Just kill one of them. I'll kill that one. The slime's gonna be like the first monster you can capture. Okay, now I should be able to go ahead and capture this guy. What? Really? Okay, fine. Level up. So when you level up, you get to pick which gem you want to level up. I'll do red gem. Okay, I'm gonna actually load up my previous game here. Okay, so here is my previously saved game. So you can use the right analog stick to manually control the camera, which I do prefer. You can also hit the so there's a button you can hit to actually change it, but I can't recall what it is, and that's okay because I don't really like the default camera control anyway. So yeah, the manual camera control is a lot easier to use, and I think it should have been default. Okay, so here you can see I've got a couple of gem levels here. Now, if I want to, I can go ahead and summon. And I will summon, so I can summon either a slime or a Mandragora. I'll go and do slime. So now I have a slime on my team here. Now, so you can only summon one monster. And you can't summon again. Actually, let me try. Oh, yeah, you can't. You can't summon another monster, but it's okay. Having one monster is enough. Alright. Whoops. I hit the wrong button. Oh, I did want to bring up here. You can go into the status screen. There's your status. There's your items you have equipped, or rather, weapons armor. There's your accuracy, your evasion, your experience points. And then here you can equip. You can go to equip and equip different items if you happen to have them. Here's your spells. So I have a return spell. This will let me return to the village at any time. Or no, sorry, the return to the academy. And I have a cure poison. And then if I go up here to items, if I go to compass, I've got bread. I've got an old map. Be sure yellow feather. Yellow feather warps you to. Will instantly transport you to Arcanum, which is the first town that you end up at. Sure, I'll go and transport there. So if you get a game over, you're instantly transported back to the academy. You don't go back into this town. Oops. But here's the town. You can't see much of it. It looks like the paper border is stuck on the screen because it wasn't stuck there before. There it goes. Okay, so I mean you can't see much of it, but it's a cool little town. I wish it wasn't a whole lot of trees here. I understand why they're there, but I don't know. It feels like it's a decent sized town, but also that there isn't a whole lot here in the way of buildings. So you can go to the church and get a feather if somehow you lose your feather. Like maybe you accidentally sell it or something. Because I noticed if you come into the items, you don't. Oh wait, maybe I did. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. So I'm gonna do another feather. I was thinking you don't lose the feathers, but I guess you do lose the feathers. Hi, welcome to the Travelers Guild of Arcanum. What? No yellow feather on you. Let me get you one. Okay, so now I can warp here anytime I want. No. For that happens. There we go. Now, I don't know if all the feathers are free. I haven't come up to a town yet. Other than this one. So I don't know if the other ones are free. But you can come and talk to people. Like they're just kind of hanging out here. Oh, hi. Mom told me you never go into the forest. You look strong. You could easily go and defeat the creature that lives there. Okay, so... There's a fountain. There's a girl at the fountain. There's a house you can walk into. Talk to this person. Josephina. Oh, hello. Are you the one of the students from the academy? I saw one of your friends in the forest. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Maybe that... okay. There's no house you can go into. Oh yeah, they're sleeping. I forgot about that. I mean, you can... He's sleeping, better not wake him up. There's a little lady over here. I love gardening. These flowers will be beautiful. Is she seriously floating? Okay. I don't think that was intentional. Unless she's dead. I mean, maybe she's dead. I don't know. That's weird. But if you come over here to this little girl isn't, she isn't floating. I think. No, she's not. So yeah, this little woman is just floating here. That's funny. Okay, so we are in the forest. Arcanum Forest. Okay, so I ended up buying a map. That's why you see the map in the lower right-hand corner there. You definitely need a map to get through here. There's golden bunnies you can come across, which you can collect. I think it's like 50 bunnies. Not exactly sure what they do. Yeah. Oh wow, look at all these enemies. Let's go ahead and summon. Let's summon a Mandragora. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I know that... so ice on the slime, that'll kill that slime. Oh, okay, so he's got wind. Let's go ahead and use that against the chicken looking thing right there. Half chicken, half dragon, looks like. Okay, and then fire against that one. I'll just attack that one regularly. In case you're wondering, the hit points of the monsters are in the upper left corner, under yours, and then your monsters' hit points are above your gems over there in the right hand corner, lower right hand corner. Okay, 50 experience and 35 gold. Oh, that's a bunch of trees. I was like, why can't I go that way? That's why. Okay, and those came down. Yep. I wonder if there's a... Oh, there's a treasure over here. Proximity blocked. Of course it is. What is that? Oh, that's the next town, I suppose. And let's summon slime. So one thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have enough MP. So you're going to want to bring things that'll revive your MP. I mean, I do have mint leaves. I could use those. Let's choose fire and kill it. Shouldn't be able to kill it. There we go. Yep, dead. Level up. Good deal. Alright, let's see if we can... Let's see, so 2, 2, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and let's do a red gem for 3. Okay. Alright, spell unlocked. Let's see what I got. Oh, power boost. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to go back over this way. Okay, alright. So I'm going to look at Aeternum Quest. Great game. One I cannot recommend enough. This game is a lot of fun. Very, very reminiscent of Quest 64. For those that have never played Quest 64, I definitely would recommend checking that out. Also check this game out too. This game is a lot of fun, and yeah, one I definitely recommend if you're a fan of like Pokemon type games, World of Final Fantasy, Quest 64, or anything like that. This game is definitely worth checking out, and one I would highly recommend. So I want to thank the publisher for the opportunity, and I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time, and take care, and happy gaming.